score and let this guy do his thing.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Clippers put on a show. He ended up with 12 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Here's Henderson. After the basket by Dallas. Off the outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
Here's Washington. Banked it in off the glass. Washington's got 15 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Walker. Nice D from Gafford.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Now here's Avdia. Still without a bucket. Out left to the wing. They get back on track. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Irving gets it to go.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Aiden, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Jabari Walker.
Kyrie Irving so good at keeping defenders off balance. Earns a trip to the free throw line there. Nicely done.
And Dallas making a change here. Lively's checked in. Henderson for 3. Lively grabs a miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Simons passes to Henderson. It's Walker on the wing. Back to Henderson. Pass to Simons. Over Irving. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too. You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
So it's Portland now, after the basket by Dallas. Here's Avdia. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the... shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Avdia plays with such good energy. That by itself sometimes can get you to the foul line.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Klingon, he's checked in for Portland, and he sinks the 2nd.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Dallas has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the 2nd. Here's Martin. Deflected.
Avdia, great timing, contesting that. Send it back, young sir.
Simons passes to Henderson. Offensive rebound. There's 49 seconds left to play in the 2nd quarter. Left side, Irving. the second effort. And he lays it up and in. Irving's got 36 points.
Yeah, the way Kyrie varies his pace, hard for any defender to guess right.
Irving against Simons. Outside Walker. Henderson outside. Tries to break his ice. No good that time. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
He's missed everything he's taken in this quarter, and it's making it very difficult for them to come back.
Back to MP. Irving for three. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
They already have.
And so it's Dallas making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More 2K action in just a moment. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Anthony Davis. MP is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Washington in at the three, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Sharp. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done to the paint. Here's Davis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Sharp against MP. And the dunk. To finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Washington against Sharp. Washington's shot is good. Washington's got 17 points.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Henderson against Irving. Henderson outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Washington's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And that one's good. Davis.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Sharp. From outside the arc. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think, obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
On the wing, Davis. Here's Irving. And he's got 41 now over Henderson. Again, Dallas.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Here's Sharp. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Sharp's gotten his third basket of the night.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Back to Irving. Over Henderson. And again, Kyrie Irving.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
To the middle. Here's Sharp. And he slams it in one-handed.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
Here's Irving. Portland grabs the miss.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's MP. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Davis with it. Henderson picks him up. To the wing on the left. Washington passes to Irving. Over Avdia. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Washington. Irving's got 47 points. To the inside. Sharp. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Thompson, he's checked in for Washington. Dinwiddie comes in for MP. And Williams is subbed in for Irving. Williams is checked in for... Big group substitution here for Portland. Ayton, he's checked in for Williams. Klingon comes in for Sharp. Avdia, he's checked in for Grant. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Henderson. Exum, right side. Here's Martin. Blocked!
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Klingon. They just learned that the hard way.
And here's Simons outside. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got his fourth rebound in this one. From deep three-point land. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! How about that?
Are you serious? That was
And so it's Dallas, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Their defensive efforts... Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for Portland, we've got Delano Banton. He's out there with Matisse Thybulle, and it's Kamari in at the three slot. To the left wing. It's stolen by Lively. Exum with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Hardy. And the baseline jumper goes down. Hardy's got his first basket.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
From the arc. Counted from distance.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Martin, the pass to Exum. Here's Hardy. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Banton passes to Walker. Back to Banton. Pass to Kamari. The three ball. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
It's Exum on the wing. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Lively with the bucket.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
So it's Portland now. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Right side Thibault. Batten on the wing. Covered by MP. Misses from short range. The Mavericks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Hardy. Walker pulls down the board. Portland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Here's Thibault, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. To the wing on the left. Here's Hardy, covered by Thibault. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be...
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Exum. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Henderson for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Henderson against Williams. And Davis with the block.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
He blocks it again. Clock at 2. Henderson for 3. They get it back. Simon's shot is good.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's Martin on the wing. Back to MP. Oh, he tries a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Pass to Klingon. Simons against MP. Simons. Another miss by Simons. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the 4th. MP finds Martin. Back to MP. Williams on the wing. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, B.A., so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about. If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
Here's Sharp. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Exum passes to MP. It's Martin on the wing. Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got 4 rebounds now. And he jams it home with authority.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Here's Davis. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Simons. It's good from the top of the key. Simons got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, the jumper from Simons is smooth like butter.
Avdia against Martin. From 13, again, the Mavericks good for 2 more. Doris, this has been a good few years for teams from small markets, don't you think?
I certainly do, Brian. I mean, think about some of the most exciting players we have in the league. They're young, but they are captivating. Victor Wembanyama in San Antonio, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in Oklahoma City. Giannis has been in Milwaukee his entire career. The list goes on.
Right side, Williams. From the low block, he squares up and sinks it.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they increased their win total to 29.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kyrie Irving.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
He buries it from 3.
You gotta give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Simons, right side. Wide open look. The shot, no good. MP against Simons. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.